Thank you, Senator. Thank you, Senator Ernst, and thank you for your leadership, for your friendship, for your bipartisan unity. Our partnership, both before October 7th and since, has been remarkable and I think impactful. I am so honored to join not only Senator Ernst, but our bipartisan bicameral delegation here, as well as our Israeli friends and allies and the families of those who are still brutally being held captive, and the family members have been mentally tortured since that terrible day on the 7th. We're joined by Speaker Amir Ohana, members of the Knesset, Yuli, Yoel Edelstein, Efrat, Reiten, Marom, Idan Roll, and others as well. To our Israeli friends, welcome to the United States Capitol. This group of members standing together are dedicated to working to secure the release of the hostages that remain held captive in Gaza. We will not rest. We will not rest until your loved ones are returned to you. I know I've said this repeatedly, but it's still the case. My heart has felt like it is encased by lead. And that is the same as every Jewish heart worldwide. This has been not only a horrific and tragic time for the Israeli people, but it has been a worldwide tragedy for the Jewish people. We recently returned from Israel and the region. First, we were in the region on a mission to advance peace and normalization in the region between Israel's Arab neighbors and Israel. The sole purpose initially was that. Then we turned on a dime, were able to go into Israel and be the first congressional members to not only talk about our strong support for our ally and friends in Israel, but to show them we are. And the message that we are here today to deliver, that we will help bring home every last hostage. We will not let Hamas succeed. The hostages must be released. The Arab neighbors and friends that we have in the region must use their leverage, which they possess fully, and they need to spend political capital that they have quite a lot of to do so. The President and the United States Congress will continue to stand with Israel. We brought our mission home to ensure that we do not let Americans turn a blind eye, the news to go on, to the names and the faces behind the statistics. Last week, I was proud to lead my colleagues in the House for a second time, also bipartisan, in a special order hour, where we made sure that we continued to shine a spotlight on the plight of these hostages, on the horror of their captivity, on the hostages as individual human beings, because it's so easy to just homogenize all of this and think of it more generally instead of specifically. We intentionally showed their beautiful faces and spoke about what makes each of them special, Mr. Speaker, reminding all of us to never forget these victims who are still suffering under terrorist brutality. And I know we're actually trying to avoid using the term victim because we know that they are all survivors and they will thrive when they come out, and we will help make sure, as Israel has, with the hostages that have already been released with the help of the United States. Our fight continues. I'm proud to join my colleagues here today to reaffirm the ironclad and special relationship between the United States and Israel. And as a Zionist and as a proud Jew, I say Am Yisrael Chai, and it's my honor to introduce the Speaker of the Knesset, Amir Ohana.
Thank you so much.